I wanted to get on here and talk about the just kind of the things that I found difficult when starting trading, like I don't know how to start all this kind of stuff. But I also want to go over a lot of like confluences, things that go with my strategy, and how the market moves and what makes the market move, and all that kind of stuff. So, but today I'm going to be starting with how to set up TradingView. This was probably this is probably one of the more difficult things to do uh, when starting trading. So I wanted to show a little bit on what I did. So first, just go to anything. I use NQ and ES. Um, so let me see. I can make this go back to red and green. So mine's already edited, but this is kind of what it'll look like. You'll get in here and you won't have this, so that's what I'm going to go over first. Actually, I'll go over this second. First of all, you want to change your background and all this kind of stuff. So you're going to go to you're going to right click the screen, the chart, go to settings. You're going to go to canvas and you're going to change the background depending on what you want it to be. I like black or dark gray, or just I don't like super bright white because it's just super bright, but I can go the second one or the third one. Overall, I usually use like a dark gray, kind of like that, or just something. Um, but yeah, then you want to go to symbol, and this is like what people. I change it a lot just because I like to fluctuate with my colors, but I use purple most of the time for my bullish candle, and then I use white for my bearish candle. Or no, I use white for my bullish candle, and then I use purple for my bearish candle. You want to go there. You want to go whites. You want to go white there like that. All right. So I usually do wicks the same color, and then I just do the two different bodies and borders. Just doesn't really matter. You can do however you want, but yeah. So there's that. For trading, you want to have your executions on. It'll show you your trades and everything. Um, so you're gonna want to come down here to this bottom. You're gonna maximize the screen in this little square right in this corner right here. Maximize that, and you're going to go to when you do this, I can how do I once you do this, you won't be in this, but it'll show you all the different like things to choose, and you're gonna want to choose like you can go to this, see our broker list. Paper trading is what you're gonna want to do. Here, let me move my let's see. Paper trading. You're gonna want to go to paper trading, and you're gonna put in an account with 100K, 50K, $100, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to like start off with to kind of emulate how it will be with real money. You can do $100. If you're starting with a live account, you can do 50K. If you're going to do fundeds, I did 50K, but I also did $100 because I want to trade funded accounts and live accounts when I'm super profitable. But yeah, so there's that. You want to choose paper trading always. Um, and you're going to come down. You're going to go to here. And so I'm going to show you how to get this. You're going to go to these arrows on the side, all this. You're going to go to the arrow, and you're going to click the star by whatever one you want. I have the cross, the trend line. Let me move my face cam again. You're going to want to use the trend line. I use the trend line for SMTs to like mark out SMTs. I use the horizontal line and the horizontal ray. I also used to use the parallel channel, but I don't anymore because that's not my strategy, so I don't even know why I had that on there. But yeah, vertical lines are also good. I might add that on there. Um, but yeah, I usually do one PC, so it's really thin. But yeah. So let's go to here. You want to use I use fib retracement. Um, it helps me with like seeing how price reacts off of different things and off of different levels. So I do that. If for all-time highs, I sometimes use this to put my take profit. I used to use the GAN box for like uh, fair value gaps, but I switched to just the normal rectangle. I'll show you that after. You always want to have the long position and the short position. So um, this is a long like this. I guess I wouldn't really do it like that, but I do it like that. That's a long position. You can change the colors on this however way you want. I use just the normal green and red, but yeah. So that's fib retracement. Oh yeah. So for the fib retracement, you're gonna have a lot of different colors. So if you want to, you can. Let me go to the here. Let me go to the settings. You can copy all my settings. If you just pause the video and then yeah. It usually, even the GAN box too, it has a bunch of crazy stuff on it, so I can go there and uh, show you that, show you mine. So this is mine. I'll show you this. So this is mine. You can stop and copy this. But yeah, so there's that. And this this toolbar is so useful. Like you don't want to have to go in here, click on them. It's so useful to just have everything you use on here. So you want to go to the brush. I use the brush sometimes to just show different types of things if I'm trying to teach somebody or if I want to just mess around and draw on the screen. I also use the rectangle. This is the one I use the most. I use this for fair value gaps. Um, I usually like to have a background on it. I don't know why I don't have one on there. Let me color the background white. Yeah, so this is how I like it. Yeah, so I use the rectangle for fair value gaps. So here and here, that's a fair value gap. That's what I use it for. I have the middle line equipped on it. So I have the border and the middle line. I just have a white middle line. You can do whatever you want. You can do a dashed line even, which I actually might do. Yeah, see it looks pretty good. Um, but yeah, that's the main things. There's also this. So these are my favorite indicators right here. Higher time frame power of 3 is a goated indicator. I love it a lot actually. Let me go to here, settings, white, white, purple, purple, white, white. I don't know why it's not showing. Oh, I guess. Oh, duh. So yeah, this is the power of 3. This shows the daily time frame candle, which is amazing. I love to see it because then you don't have to go to the daily and just zoom out and check how it's rejecting. If you have a confluence that it's rejecting off of, then you can go, okay, boom, it's hella rejecting to the downside to go lower, or it's hella rejecting to go higher. Um, I really like this indicator. It helps me to see the daily candle and how it's reacting off of higher time frame confluences. Um, my second one, this is the main one you're going to want to use. ICT kill zones and pivots. This is literally the best indicator in my opinion. It shows you all the freaking sessions from NYAM to NYPM. Shows you Asia and London. Um, but yeah, this is literally the best thing ever. I'll show you my settings for it. So I'll show you all this. I just changed the colors on it because it had different colors and I didn't like that. So I just kept it like this. But yeah, I think that's all that I need. Yeah. So there's that. And then I want to also show you how to enter. So it's a little bit interesting at first. So say I want to, I don't know, what does it look like it's going to go to? It's at all-time highs. So I'm gonna just sell. Okay, I'll just sell. Let me go into trading panel. You'll see that. Click on paper trading. I'm down on my account. I don't paper trade anymore. I just kind of mess around. But yeah, so let's say I want to enter a sell here. I want to do a limit or a market. A market is the best one. It depends on your strategy. Obviously, limits usually are used for like ICT if they get a fair value gap filled. They put a limit order on that fair value gap, expecting it to get it filled, and yeah, and then it enters them automatically. But yeah, so you want to do this. I'm on NQ right now, so 1 unit is enough. It's more than 1% of my account, so usually not what I like to do, but I do this on funded evaluations. Um, so yeah, market order. You want to choose take profit and stop loss. You're gonna enter. Oh, is for main order. Replacing without real time. Okay, so yeah, this on TradingView, NQ and ES have a delay. It's 10-minute delay. It's really annoying, but if you still want to trade it, you can try. But overall, I used to use Bitcoin and I used to use gold and all that other stuff because there's no delay, and at least I don't think there's a delay on gold. Yeah, there's no delay on gold. Only like maybe, yeah, there might be like 5 second delay or something like that. But yeah, I use NQ, so I say I want to enter a sell. You click sell right up here. It'll take profit stop loss. I use USD risk because it'll have this on like percent balance or percent risk. You don't want to use that because it's harder to gauge, but I use the USD risk. It's easier. It shows you the exact amount of money you're risking at the time. This is also how much money that you're able to risk. So if I say I want to enter with 2 units on NQ, that's almost full, so I can't enter with 3. It turns red. Use 1 unit on NQ. That's what I do. 2 on ES. All right. Say I want to enter, send the order. You're gonna want to target a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Obviously, this is paper trading, and I'm just kind of messing around here. But that's how you enter a trade. I always set up a long position or short position aligning with my trade to just see it through that. So it's not just random lines. But yeah, that is exactly, you set it exactly to your entry. Right there, right there. Oh, I use the magnet for like using fair value gaps and order blocks and all that kind of stuff. So um, there's that too. But yeah, so this is how you enter a trade. I entered, kind of stupidly, no strategy, no nothing. I just wanted to show you guys that this is the way to enter. It's really easy. Paper trading is really easy. You can close the position that way. If you want to buy, take profit, stop loss, buy, send order. I'll just go right there, stop loss right there. And then yeah, set up a long position right on your entry. And yeah, that is basically it. What else is there to show? Oh, alerts. Alerts are awesome on this. So you can add an alert. Say for my take profits at 23,558. So I'm gonna put an alert for 23,558.00. Once you can put a name for it, crossing, crossing up, crossing down, whatever you want to do. I just do crossing. It's easy. You can do a message, say TP hit, and then you create it. You'll see this red arrow, and if you put it right there, you'll see the red line. I like it a lot. But yeah, this is usually, I'm up $100. Let's go. But yeah. So what else is there? What else is there? You don't want to have a bunch of crazy indicators. I don't like moving average. I don't like all this kind of stuff. This shows you news, but paper trading and TradingView is not accurate. So for news, I use Forex Factory. I'll show you guys that in a different video. But yeah, so Nasdaq E-mini futures and S&P E-mini futures, they all have delays. You can add things to your watch list easy. I have some stocks in here. I have some Forex. I have some random stuff. Honestly, this is my company my relatives work at. It's pretty horrible. It's so choppy. But I use Bitcoin for paper trading. I use this a lot for paper trading. Like this was the main thing I use. Use Solana. I mean, simple as that. Looks like a little setup's happening here. You could enter. I usually set up my long position before it happens because obviously I know it's about to happen. Set up a little 1 to 2. Oh my goodness, take off this. Set up a little 1 to 2. Go 1 unit, 2 units, and then buy, send order. Wait, okay, there we go. Alright, so yeah, I like Bitcoin. There's no delay. It's 24/7 market. You can trade it on the weekends. You can do everything you want. I love this for paper trading. It was awesome. The only thing is, it didn't give me practice for seeing the normal market open and everything like that. So I would wake up in the morning and try to trade market open. It's a little bit different for crypto, but it overall keeps the same algorithms and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. You can remove all your drawings with just right clicking on the screen. Remove 13 drawings, makes your screen cleaner. You can reverse your position. It stops you out, takes the money, and then you can go down to there, put your stop loss up there. You can do a lot on TradingView. This is the best chart setup that ever, bro. Like, there's nothing that compares to TradingView. It's so nice. Main things to take out of this video are the first of all, the screen settings, the chart settings, the candle settings. You can use whatever colors you want. How to enter is super important. Also the time frames. You can put these different time frames on. It's the same as the others. You just go down to, where's the different time frames? Yeah, you click this arrow right here, go down, and then you just star whichever time frames you want. These are all the time frames I use. So you can choose the same ones. Doesn't really matter. You can do what you want to do. But yeah, that's how you set up TradingView. And I hope you guys learned something from this, and I hope that this helps you start, a little bit easier, because I know it's a lot really confusing at first. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I'll answer them as fast as I can. And yeah, GG's. Have a good day, y'all, and peace out.